The Anaplan NHS Pathology Planning and Reporting application supports hospitals to plan for their pathology services both locally and as part of the new pathology networks. Data is imported from an Anaplan data hub, which is preloaded with data from the laboratory information system, the workforce system and the financial system, giving senior management access to a consolidated view of income and expenditure, actuals and forecasts at any level of the organisation and across monthly, quarterly and annual time periods. Activity data is imported for each individual test, service specialty, trust site and requesting customer combination per financial period. This enables bottom-up statistical forecasting to be applied. A distinction can also be made between those tests that are charged for and those that are reportable, such as calculated tests, but not charged. Price lists are imported into the data hub at test level, and these are assigned to customers by period. The Activity Price List dashboard gives end users instant access to test prices and enables these to be maintained at test and customer level. A full history of changes is automatically recorded by Anaplan. The Activity and Income dashboard displays the bridging between the actuals taken from the same period the previous year and the final forecast. The bridging includes a working days adjustment, important for customers that only order pathology 5 days a week. The calculated forecast growth or decline based on the year-to-date trend, and any additional changes in activity that have been entered by end users as overlays. Overlays are maintained via an overlays dashboard, which allows end users to record planned changes to service activity by forecasting period. These can then either be included or excluded from the final activity forecast. Workforce pay and whole-time equivalent data is imported into the model from the organisation's workforce system, for example ESR, for contracted bank employees, and from the financial system for staff supplied through agencies. The model calculates the number of vacancies each period based on the establishment WTEs and creates a baseline forecast for both pay cost and WTE based on most recent actuals. The baseline can be adjusted by the use of overlays, which allow end users to record planned changes to future staffing levels. The Vacancies Dashboard provides information about vacancies at all levels of the organisation. Cleansed non-pay data is imported from the organisation's purchase ledger and general ledger using a number of categories of spend. The reagents and consumables baseline forecast is based on the trend in pathology activity volumes. Non-pay overlays can be added by the end user to reflect the impact of planned changes in service. Other sources of income, for example education and training, can also be entered. The application supports the NHSI's Model Hospital programme by aggregating the underlying activity, workforce and non-pay data to the levels required by NHSI. In the Model Hospital Administration Dashboard, multipliers can be entered for each pathology service. This enables NHSI figures for activity to be calculated at different levels, such as numbers of slides for histopathology and number of plates for bacteriology. It is up to individual organisations to derive the correct multipliers based on the data held in their LIMS. Where trusts record all of their consultants and other medical staff pay cost and time against pathology, the Model Hospital Administration Dashboard allows a percentage of this to be removed to reflect the fact that these groups of staff spend a proportion of their time on clinical work. It is also possible to exclude certain non-pay categories from model hospital submissions, such as blood products and trust overheads. Note that these calculations and exclusions are all recorded, making the origin of the final NHSI figures completely transparent and reproducible. The key performance indicators such as cost per test, test per WTE and pay cost per WTE are displayed by period for any or all of the trusts in the pathology network and for any or all services. Indirect costs and overheads are apportioned by pathology specialty according to activity volume. Each of the buttons corresponds to a section of the NHSI Model Hospital Data Submission, and the data can be exported at the touch of a button, making the whole process quick and easy. In summary, the Anaplan NHS Pathology Planning and Reporting application can be used to provide any NHS pathology organisation with a truly integrated tool for analysing and planning its services.